It all started one morning when a golden retriever casually said, "Morning, I prefer kibble with gravy." The family froze mid-bite. But then came a parrot on live TV, squawking from a mic stand, "I've been mocking you for years!" Laughter echoed behind it. News broadcasts lit up as pandas, crocodiles, and monkeys began giving interviews. The world was stunned. A hamster, dressed in a hoodie, was caught typing furiously, posting online. ##hamsterspeaks. On a farm, a farmer fainted in slow motion as gossiping chickens rolled their eyes at him. A rooster gently fanned him. Meanwhile, a cow stared into a camera at sunset and said, "Milking hours are over." Somewhere, a little girl hugged her turtle, who whispered, "I've loved you since the pet shop." And in a lab, a white rat signed a clipboard as scientists watched in disbelief. Across the planet, something magnificent had happened, from hummingbirds in jungles to whales in oceans. Everyone was talking. The golden retriever sat by the door, misty-eyed. "You left me for 3 hours. I counted every second." A regal cat with a tiny tiara stretched out. "You may pet me now, gently. You're welcome," she declared. In a bowl, the goldfish pressed to the glass, holding a sign. "I remember everything, Susan. Everything." A rabbit in glasses read from a page. "Fluff is fleeting, but heartbreak is hay-deep." Silence followed. A parrot flapped wildly, pointing. "Tell your mum, you sneak snacks!" it shouted as chaos filled the kitchen. A guinea pig in a vest squeaked, "Better bedding now." Protest signs read, "Hey, not shame." The ferret sat on the couch, arms crossed. "We need to talk about boundaries," it said with a frown. Near a pond, an old turtle whispered, "Time is a slow river, friend." Water shimmered in quiet agreement. At bedtime, a teary-eyed cat nuzzled a child. "I missed you too," it purred. The night lamp glowed softly. In a snowy forest, wolves gathered in a circle. One pointed at a map. "We patrol here. No humans after dark." An elephant at a table in the savannah declared, "We need strategy," as animals nodded and shuffled papers. A tiger roared from a podium, eyes fierce. "I am not your rug." Jungle creatures cheered beneath spotlights. A whale breached beside a ship, voice clear in the mist. "Turn off your sonar. It hurts more than you know." A parrot on a TED stage chirped into a mic. "Their voices matter." Forest slides flicked behind it. In a jungle embassy, suited gorillas signed treaties. Apes and humans listened through glowing headsets. High above mountain peaks, birds flew in formation, scrolls tied to their legs. News shimmered through skies. A bee with glasses pointed to crops in a slideshow. "Pollination stats are plummeting," it buzzed sternly. At a park gate, animals and humans protested together. Signs read, "Let nature speak," and "We deserve a vote." In the UN chamber, animals sat beside humans. A panda raised its paw. "I have a motion," it said calmly. Wearing a bow tie, a pig pointed its hoof. "I didn't consent to bacon." A mixed jury gasped in disbelief. A cat with a briefcase strutted beside a lawyer. Together, They eyed the courthouse with dramatic purpose. At dinner, a family froze as the roast chicken steamed. Outside the window, a chicken watched in horror. In front of fast food, a cow shouted through a megaphone, "Our lives are not your lunch." Kids held signs. Crowds marched through city streets. Animals and humans united, chanting, "Species equality now." A parrot tweeted furiously beside a screen. A celeb's apology played. Hashtag Justice for Pets surged online. On a giant screen, a dolphin addressed the world. Humans below watched, silent and wide-eyed. A towering billboard showed an elephant portrait with the bold words, "Leader, not exhibit." On a live stream set, a fox in glasses posed stylishly. "This look? Ethically sourced," it purred to the camera. In a rustic kitchen, a goat sniffed a salad, eyes closed. 5 golden stars floated. "Divine," it whispered. Wearing a beret, a giraffe read softly, "From clouds and leaves." The room of animals and humans held its breath. In class, a parrot chalked, "Interspecies Ethics 101." Kids and cubs sat side by side, wide-eyed and curious. At a book signing, a gorilla in glasses smiled, handing out "Banana or Being" to eager human and monkey fans. In a moonlit studio, an owl read the news calmly. Tonight, elk-led housing reform gains traction in Europe. Under string lights, a bear conducted a forest orchestra. Birds, frogs, mice, each note danced into the trees. On a kids' show, a raccoon explained fractions joyfully. 2 halves make a whole pizza. Cheers erupted. In a bookstore's animal authors section, a horse signed a novel. A child beamed beside it, book in hand. With a proud grin, the squirrel mare snipped the ribbon. Beneath the waves, a dolphin led the coral council. Sea creatures leaned in, glowing reefs pulsing with thought. In a forest glade, humans and animals dropped ballots into a glowing box. Equal voices, 1 vote each. Snakes coiled at peace talks in the desert as camels translated and humans nodded in respectful silence. The city shimmered with signs: Human Lane, Animal Lane, and sky routes for birds zipped overhead. A giraffe tapped a speech-to-text band. "Hello, friends," appeared. Humans smiled, headphones translating each word. An owl meditated in a quiet grove, sunbeams dancing. A carved sign read, "Stillness speaks to all." A glowing network spanned oceans and treetops. The whole world pulsed in connection. Every species heard. Humans and animals gathered round the fire, sharing stories under a sky full of quiet wonder. If animals could talk, would we be ready to listen?